Guys, you need to select who you have on your team as your wealth team. You need to select them very, very carefully. There are a lot of advisors out there who think they are the right person to advise you on a topic of wealth building when they're not the right person. So this one's coming up a lot in my vortex lately. So the role that I'm specifically talking about here is your accountant. Accountants are not wealth builders. Accountants are there to help you reduce your taxes. They are not property experts or share experts or know how to scale a business. And property experts, from what I've seen, I would say somewhere between probably 60 to 80% of somewhere in there of accountants aren't pro property, but yet real estate, like 90% of millionaires are made from real estate. So I see this a lot where accountants say, yeah, your taxes are so high, go do negative gearing. And it's just going to cock block you and fucking get you stuck into your 9-to-5 job even more. So I'm not saying the accountants are not valuable. They are, but for the section of saving your money, keeping it in your pocket so that the government, aka the ATO, doesn't get a hold of your money. But also business owners, you also need to make sure that you're paying yourself a profit or a wage on paper so that you can build wealth on the outside of your business. Because the amount of business owners that come to me who've earned $200-300 million and they've got nothing to show for it because they've spent it all and they wrote it all off their taxes, they've got no borrowing power, which means they have no leverage, which means there's no wealth that they're building outside of their business, and they're stuck being active as swapping their time for money inside their business until they're 50 or 70, and it turns out that the business isn't sellable just like they thought it would be. Something to do with 60% of businesses that go up for sale in Australia don't get sold. So when it comes to building the team, the people that you need to have on your team is your broker, your property coach, your buyer's agent, and your accountant. And you know what? It's okay to get a second or third party opinion of that expert as well. So if you've spoken to one accountant and you're about to build millions of dollars worth of a property portfolio, basically what my clients do, sometimes it's actually okay to go speak to 3 or 4. Same thing with brokers. If you're stuck on lending, why would you just take one answer from one broker if they say you're stuck? Go to another one. And then finally, always ask yourself, ask them, how much wealth have they built? Have they already achieved the direction of where you want to go? There is a lot of fake teachers out there. I was literally speaking to a financial advisor today. He's in his mid-30s and he told me that he went to uni, he got his financial license by the age of 26. And he said, Liv, it was fucked. I was giving out financial advice and I didn't even own a property. I had no asset base at all. But yet he was qualified to give financial advice to people much wealthier than him. The system's screwed. And also financial advisors are actually just asset protectors. They're actually there to help you set up insurances, believe it or not. A lot of people think they're also fucking experts at multiplying your money. They're typically not. So this is your reminder to remember who you're taking advice from and make sure you ask them what they have built. They don't have to go into exact numbers, but they've got to go into something, right? They might say how many properties they've got or what their net wealth is or what their top line gross value worth is. So if somebody tells you they've got $3 million worth of assets, they've probably fucking worked out how to do something, right, to get to that point. Meaning they had to do something different to everyone else or go through pain in order to get to that thing. So if you want to make sure you have the right team around you, click the link in my bio, book in a call with me, and I can at least just refer you to the people that I have spent 8 years looking for myself.